What's good, y'all? All right, today we're going to talk about belief versus reality, and I'm gonna jump right into it. I ain't gonna waste no time. Just because you believe something or believe in something doesn't mean that it's true. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people have the right to believe what they want, but at the same time, a lot of things they believe in are false. You know what I'm saying? I'm nobody to tell them that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just breaking something down or whatever like that. You have a lot of people that believe in religion, and when you try to tell them the truth about life, they don't want to hear that. They keep talking about God is beautiful, this and that. I'm not even knocking that, you know what I'm saying? Because I do like the Bible and I read it and stuff. I read it twice. You know what I'm saying? I love all the information in it. But the truth is the truth, and a lot of y'all gotta wake up and see that. And the truth of the matter is, I told y'all before, our ancestors been here since the beginning of the time. This is undeniably true. You know what I'm saying? And all that time they've been here, they've been compiling information. They mastered this whole planet before any other race stepped foot into existence. They mapped out the solar system with the pyramids and all types of stuff, the Dogons and stuff like that. All that stuff was done and verified before any other race came into existence. There was no books, there was no religion, none of that stuff. Our ancestors, they didn't worship God, they worshiped the sun. The sun, they called it Re or Ra. And what the sun is to the earth, without the sun, there's no earth. The earth can't live without the sun. If the sun was to die right now, the earth will wither and pass away. So our ancestors knew exactly what to give thanks to. When you see that picture of Jesus like this and the sun is behind him, he's blocking the sun out. That's your enemy telling you something, but you can't see it or whatever like that. So our ancestors, they didn't deal with belief. They only dealt with things that they could see. You know what I'm saying? They didn't deal with what somebody told them. They had to see it in order to believe it. You know what I'm saying? So remember that. Seeing is believing. Only take someone's word if you know how they operate. Now, me personally, I dropped out of school when I was 12 years old and stuff like that because I couldn't do it and shit like that. But not up to this day, but most of my life, people came to me for all kinds of stuff because they know what I can do and they know what I'm capable of doing if it has to get done. Like from this block to my block, you know what I'm saying? People always came to me to do stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't a thing of belief. They know, even though I didn't know how to fix computers, I would sit down and study it, you know what I'm saying? People like that are people you put trust into. People like me and people that actually went to school and stuff like that. If somebody come to you and you need a paint and they tell you they paint and shit like that, but they don't have no type of proof that they paint and shit like that, they have no way of showing you that they paint, then tell them to come back when they have proof and stuff like that. Me, I have proof. I've done things for people and word spread around, so that's how people know about me from here to there and stuff like that. But you can't go to a fireman and ask him to arrest somebody, and you can't go to a cop and ask him to put out a fire. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying, when you believing in people and stuff like that. Only use belief when it's necessary. I'm gonna break that down another time though. And the thing is too, with this internet shit, you gotta be really careful with this internet because a lot of people on here, they they YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? They go and watch other people's stuff and study this and study that, and they come to you and offer you services and they rip you off, you know what I'm saying? You don't know better because you're not an artist, you're not this and you're not that, you're just paying somebody to do something. And most of these people only know one or two things, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful who you trust and who you put belief into and stuff like that, all right? So me personally, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what time I'm on and stuff like that. Y'all know, y'all have an idea of how I get down and stuff like that. So it's not a thing where I need y'all to believe me. 'Cause at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if y'all believe me. It's up to y'all and stuff like that. If you can't look into your mind and see what the person is saying, then something is off. All right? And what I mean by that, something being off, is it could either be two things. It could be either you not ready to understand and receive that, or that person is telling you some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, in nature, you know what I'm saying, when you're having a dialogue with somebody and they talk to you, when somebody's telling you the truth, you can see it vividly with your TV, your mind. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's talking to you and they telling you bullshit, they trying to throw you off and manipulate you, your reception gets real fuzzy. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta pay attention to that when people are talking to you. The truth is to be seen and heard. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody's talking to you, if you don't see it in your TV, then it's not true, or you just not understanding it. It can go both ways. So it's up to you to decipher that and stuff like that. Now I deal with clear vision. When I talk to y'all, y'all can see everything that I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? There's no confusion over here. Certain things y'all have to look up for yourself, because I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody. I'm just going to tell y'all certain things and just let y'all do what y'all do and stuff like that. But outside of that, I offer clear vision to y'all. When I talk to y'all, y'all can see everything I'm saying. And that's the type of people that you want to listen to. When you out in the world and you seeking guidance, go to people that paint pictures in your brain. If a motherfucker ain't painting pictures and he's all over the place, then you gotta be careful, because it'll lead you down a road of misery and doom and stuff like that. So remember that. When you place your trust in someone or something, always make sure it's a guaranteed return on your investment. You know what I'm saying? You have to look at yourself as an investment. You know what I'm saying? You can't look at yourself as a human being in this world. Look at yourself as a human being, but at the same time, when you're dealing with people, look at yourself as an investment. You know what I'm saying? Everything on this planet that you put time into, you have to see if it's a good investment. Are you going to get a good return off of it? You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to get a good return off of what you're trying to invest into, then my suggestion to you is don't invest into it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to take your spiritual energy, your spiritual currency, and invest it into something that's not going to give you a return, and you're going to lose. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to that. Some people only deal with belief when it's convenient for them. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to religion. There's no way in the world that anybody can prove to you that God exists. You're going by something that comes out of a book, something that's less than 2,000 years old. And I told you, our ancestors been here since time millennial. You know what I'm saying? Those books are new concepts. Somebody new wrote all that stuff based off of what's on the pyramids. They took and compiled information. I'll save that for another video. I'll break all that down with Constantine and everything and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you come into this world as a baby. You don't come in the world as a baby with a Bible or a Quran strapped to you and stuff like that. You come here as is. If you're born in a place where none of that stuff exists, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to pay none of that stuff no mind. You're still going to live your life, and you're still going to thrive and stuff like that. But I hate when people say God is good and stuff like that, and then when you tell them something that's true outside of God, they ask you for proof. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to ask somebody for proof when they're telling you the truth and stuff like that, then you should ask your grandparents, your parents, the preacher, the reverend, the deacon, whoever the fuck, show me proof of God and show me proof of Jesus. Up until this day, people search for Jesus' bones. They found his grave site, supposedly, you know what I'm saying, but there's no body there. There's no evidence of none of this stuff that y'all believe in. Y'all can believe in it if y'all want to. I don't knock nobody and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to believe that type of stuff, then you might as well believe the stuff that people tell y'all when it's true. So ain't nothing wrong with belief, but you got to deal with the truth first and belief second. Once you know the truth and you can see the truth in your mind, you know what I'm saying, then you can deal with belief, because you already know it's going to work and you believe it's going to work. You know what I'm saying? So don't jump into an empty pool. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to believe something, make sure it's something verified behind it before you believe in it. And I'll get up with y'all later. Peace.